Hey friends, it's Jackeline here. In today's video, I'm bringing you my review, demo, swatches, comparisons on the brand new Burberry Runway Eyeshadow Palette and their Essentials Glow Face Palette. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to know all the details about this new launch from Burberry, then just keep on watching. One of the luxury brands that is not really talked about too much is actually Burberry, and I don't know why. They have really good products. I mean, staple products that I'm like, why they don't get more hype about it. In fact, I'm using right now the Burberry foundation, and it's gorgeous. It gives a beautiful radiance to the skin. I do have a video reviewing this foundation and doing comparisons and whatnot, so if you want to take a look at it, go and check it out after you check out this video, obviously. But yes, Burberry doesn't get that much hype. And what I like about the brand too is that they don't throw a lot of makeup, you know, on top of us. They go slowly but surely. So Burberry just launched their Runway Eyeshadow Palette. I have it right over here. And last year, about 4 months ago or so, I bought the Essentials Glow Palette, which comes in 2 versions. I got the one in medium to dark. I know you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, medium to dark. Yes, I do have a light to medium skin tone, so I will be leaving my foundation matches on the description box below. So I said, you know what, I haven't even tried these right here. Yes, you have seen it on a haul, you have seen it on my Instagram, but I haven't had the chance to open it up and try it. So I said, you know, this is the perfect timing. I'm gonna try these two on today, and I'm super excited for today's video because it's in collaboration with my friend Stephi Glam. She's a content creator here on YouTube, on Instagram. She's a luxury beauty lover just like myself. She uploads so frequently on her channel. I think pretty much 7 days a week. That girl, she doesn't stop, and she's so good at her reviews too. She gets on it right away. So if you haven't checked out her channel, I will highly suggest you to go and do so. Check her out, give her that love and support that she deserves. Thank you so much, Steffi, for this collaboration right here. In fact, I mean, I don't want to repeat myself too many times, but you may already know I moved to Florida, and she happens to live in the neighborhood that I live at. I know, isn't that so crazy? She's a lovely person. She's a sweetheart and a true friend. So thank you, Steffi, for wanting to collaborate with me. I'm super excited for this collaboration, and you know that, girl. Also, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to Gigi from Gigi's Beauty. She actually reviewed already the Runway Eye Palette. She's based in Canada, and I don't know why, but I had FOMO about, you know, missing out on this palette right here, and I asked her, hey girl, can you buy it for me and send it? And it happened to be that Steffi asked her the same, so she was so kind. She bought the palette for us and sent it to us. So thank you so much to Gigi. And by the way, do not worry, this palette right here is coming to United States. I will be leaving all the details of my makeup and everything that I will be talking about on the description box below for your convenience. You know the drill, so do not get FOMO like me. If you want this palette, it's coming to United States, and in fact right now it's available in Europe too. Okay friends, let's go into what you came for, the Runway Eye Palette. This is a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. It comes with 20 grams of product, or 0.7 ounces. It costs $70. It has a shelf life of 18 months and is made in Italy. This is a unique card. I mean, very much on brand. On the back of the card, what I was surprised is like, you have the shades, and the shades have name. Hey Burberry, you're coming out with, I mean, like, I never really care about having names for the eyeshadows until I became a YouTuber and review makeup, and then I understand why, you know, it was better to have it. But honestly, I mean, like, that's really nice that they have it. Okay friends, so let's take a peek of how it looks on the inside. And here it is in gold, and the design is on brand with Burberry. I think this palette is gorgeous. I love the shades that they chose. I know these may feel like, okay, but this is not a spring, we're into spring, summer, but honestly, Burberry doesn't come with too many products throughout the year. In fact, they just came out with a lip collection, which is called a Clash collection. I mean, the name is very well there because The shades are kind of like red, orange red, but I think it will look beautiful because I mean, if we stay on brand with Burberry and this beige color, imagine a very neutral, you know, type of look or nude type of look with that bold orangey red shades on the lips. It will look amazing. Okay, friends, going back to this palette right here, honestly, I love it. You have a little bit of like cool tone, neutral tones. You have some warmer tones right here. You have a little bit of purple, kind of like mauve tones right here. So this is a palette that I will consider year-round palette, in fact, and it comes with a very nice size mirror too. Now on the eyeshadows, you see the gabardine imprint right there, very well known. I mean, like every time that I think Burberry, I think London. I mean, this designer brand was created by Thomas Burberry in 1850. Since back on the days, and the history behind it and how everything started and the way that he wanted it, the people from England to have very comfortable warm garments for the cold weather is just amazing. So I honestly, look how big this looks beautiful. Okay, let's go into swatches first. And it's hard to tell. Okay, it seems like there's some metallic shades. I think I see right here 2 matte shades. Let's just take a peek. Ooh, this shade right here. That's my type of shade. You know that. Light camel, metallic shimmer, tan shimmer, dark burgundy shimmer, dark brown shimmer, vermilion red shimmer, brown matte, beige matte, burgundy shimmer, gold metallic. Wow, these shades are just so beautiful. So out of these 9 eyeshadows, you get 6 shimmer shades, 2 matte shades, and 1 metallic shade. And the color story is stunning. And you know what? When I was swatching these eyeshadows, they are creamy, super creamy. I will say though, the matte shades, they seem to be, it looks like it's firmly pressed, and even you may think that this may be kind of like a type of gelée type of formula. It's not. It's a hybrid between, you know, it's not really hardly pressed. It has a lot of emollients, but these matte shades right here, they don't seem powdery, but they seem to be very soft. We will see upon application. Scott Barnes number 62 brush and beige. I'm applying these all over the eyelid. Going next with brown matte, and I'm taking this shade on the outer V. Wow, it does have a lot of pigmentation. Wow. Sonia G Jumbo Blender, and I'm going to the shade dark burgundy. And I'm taking this shade and applying it on the outer third of my eyelid. Sonia G Builder Pro and Vermilion Red, and I'm taking it from the inner portion of my eyelid all the way to the middle. Smith 253 brush and the shade Light Camel, and I'm applying this shade right on the center of my eyelid. BK Beauty 204 brush and the shade Brown, and I'm taking this shade on my lower lash line. Sonia G Flat Definer and Dark Burgundy, and I'm taking it on the outer third of my lower lash line. I'm just going to deepen out. Sigma E30 brush and the shade Light Camel, and I'm taking these on my inner corner and on my brow bone. Eye look is completely done. I just applied some falsies, a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes, eyeliner, and that's pretty much it. Now let's go into the Glow Face palette. It comes in 2 different formats. One is for light to medium and the other one is medium to dark. I got the O2 medium to dark. It costs $90. It's made in Italy. Same beautiful packaging right here. As you open it up, there are 6 different shades. These shades are for contour, sculpt, blush, and highlight. I think this is gorgeous. The colors right here is what it caught my attention because the number 1 it seems a little bit too cool tone for my likes, and again, like I said, I do have a light to medium skin tone with a little bit more warmer undertones, so I thought this will be a good one. So let's go ahead and give it a swatch. And if I haven't mentioned to you, this palette right here costs $90. So you get right here 1 creamy shade, very creamy, very deep. Okay, I'm scared. And then you have this same gabardine pattern already in print. I mean, like, so much detail. Ooh, this is kind of like a platinum shade. Looks gorgeous. And let's see. Okay, these other shades right here, they all have some luminosity. I mean, like the highlighters, obviously, but okay, let's swatch it. Sculpt dark brown, cream, blush coral, highlight nude gold, sculpt medium brown, blush fuchsia, highlighter rose gold. All the shades right here are beautiful, and you know, in the pan you don't get to really see much, but yes, it has a rose undertone, so yes, definitely is a beautiful rose gold shade. And these two right here are different. This is more pink, this is a true coral tone, truly lovely. Okay, I'm a little bit scared of the cream product, but let's just go ahead and give it a try. I'm just gonna tap it very gently. I'm gonna be using my Fenty Beauty 125 face brush, this brush right here, and just barely tap it. That's how much I have on my brush. By the way, I have an unset face right now. So this shade right here is not super cool in tone, but it has a little bit more of like red undertone to it. Now let's go for the bronzer, and for that I'm going to be using my Wayne Goss, the Artist Collection, the larger brush. I don't know what to do with the blushes. I think I'm going to apply one blush on one cheek and the other blush on the other cheek. Let's do that. I'm going to go with my Sonia G Soft Cheek brush, and I'm going to the coral shade first. As you can tell, they are not super hardly pressed, but they are pressed enough that honestly I don't think the powders will contaminate that cream product right here. Anyhow, I do have enlarged pores right over here, so I'd like to take my blush a little bit above that area, just taking it to the back. Also, this blush right here has a little bit of radiance. Not shimmer though, there's no shimmer in them. BK Beauty 104 brush, and I'm gonna go to the shade Fuchsia. I just need to take some on my nose. I always do so. Now I'm gonna go with highlighter. I'm gonna do kind of the same application. I'm gonna be using this one right here on this side, right? And I'm gonna be using my Wayne Goss, the Artist Collection brushes. I have the medium and the small. So I'm gonna use the medium for one side and the small for the other side, so we can have a like application. So let's go first with the shade Nude Gold. And now Rose Gold. I'm gonna apply Rose Gold on the tip of my nose and on the bridge of my nose just a little. Done. Makeup is completely done. And you know what? Before I jump into my final thoughts upon first impressions of trying these products from Burberry, I wanted to give you some comparisons of these eyeshadow palette with another eyeshadow palette that just launched about, I will say, like 10 days ago, and in fact I actually did a review on it. I'm talking about the new NARS Unhibited palette. This friend right here, I don't know, but when I saw the one from Burberry, I'm like, they look a little bit alike. Yes, a little, but not a lot. In fact, this one right here has more reddish undertone, while this one right here has more of coral and purple undertone to it, aside to obviously the nude shades. So I went ahead and did all the swatches of the NARS palette right here, and then on this side right here we have the one from Burberry. So as you can tell, I mean, definitely they are not equal. There's a little bit of similarities, but it's not like exactly the same. I mean, like I said, the similarities are perhaps on the rose gold shades, on the neutral tones. Like even this tone right here, kind of mauvey tone, but this one leans a little bit more purpley in tone. I just wanted to bring it to you because, you know, believe me, as soon as I saw the new Burberry Eyeshadow Palette, I'm like, wait a second, that kind of give me NARS vibes, you know, for the new one. But honestly, side by side, you know, there are some difference right here for sure. And to finish the makeup look, I decided to go for a warmer tone just because, I don't know, I'm still a little bit curious on the lip collection from Burberry, the Clutch collection. So I decided to use this one by Chanel. Again, I will be leaving everything on the description box below. Going into my final thoughts about these products from Burberry. Let's start with the eyeshadow palette. Truly luxury beauty at its best. This is the only way that I can describe it. I haven't used every single shade right here, but formulation is stunning, gorgeous. When they mention that these shades are shimmers, I see the shine that they have. They are not metallic to me. They are close to a satin, to a shimmer shade, but without having glitter in it or shimmer particles. So it's very forgiving on the eyelids. I actually have this eye look for a while right now because I had to jump into a Zoom meeting, and they have increased. They have stayed the same. It looks beautiful. Pigmentation, stunning. Blendability is there. I mean, like, truly a beautiful formula. The matte formula, they have a lot of pigmentation, and you know what, it was so easy to blend, non-patchy at all. I'm just in love with this eyeshadow palette, and I cannot wait to do more looks with this palette. It's truly stunning, beautiful. The color story, like I said, is all year round color story. It's not a color story that, oh, this is the year spring collection and this is the year summer collection. No, this is a color story that truly goes throughout the entire year. A good staple right here. And you know what, price is really good too, because if you try to purchase the smaller palettes, I think they come like 4-pound palettes, like little quads from Burberry, it will be more expensive than buying this 9-pound palette. Also, I didn't find out any fallout too, so if you're worried about that, zero fallout. Let's go into the Glow Face palette. I was honestly a little bit intimidated by this deep shade. No, I didn't have to. I mean, as you saw, tap gently if you are of my complexion, or if you are medium tan, you know, just go slowly and build up. In fact, this cream product right here, it does have plenty of pigmentation, but not too much that you don't have control with it. In fact, it reminds me to the formulation of the Tone 4 Shade and Illuminate, this contour. Now, shade wise, if you're wondering, they are different. As you can see, I mean, one is way deeper than the one that I have, which is again Intensity 1. Let me just show it to you. This one right here. In fact, the one from Tone 4 has more of like a yellow undertone, but it has that kind of like, not only the creaminess to it, but it's emollient, but not, you know, like it carries on the pigment. That's what I find them alike too. I mean, obviously the shade, like I said, is completely different, and I'm sure if you see it in person, you will be like me, a little bit scared or intimidated to use it. But as I demonstrated today, just with a little bit of a tap of a brush, or even your beauty sponge too, you can tap it and do your contour. I mean, you can really build intensity the way that you like it. And I really enjoy the versatility of this palette right here. And I love this combination right here because this has a little bit, like I said, of reddish undertone. These shades right here, all of these has some type of radiance. There's nothing that is matte right here, with the exception of the cream right here, right? But this brings a little bit of that subtle warmth, that, you know, that kind of doré type of finish, golden type of finish, that it, you know, it completes the look and it makes you look actually bronze. These two blushes, truly stunning. I mean, this is truly a coral tone with that peach in it, and this one, this kind of bubble gum pink, but I mean, so elegant. And the highlighters, I think the highlighters They are also gorgeous. They are there, they are present, but you know, they are so easy to buff in that it actually looks like a glow from within more than anything. I mean, like, truly stunning palette. Oh my goodness. And like I said, the Burberry foundation, if you haven't tried it, is truly gorgeous. Okay, my friends, and I think this makes it for this video. I hope that you found it helpful, informative. If you have any questions, let me know in the description box below. Before you leave, do not forget, I will be leaving also in that description box the channel of Stephi Glam and her video too, so please go and check her out, give her that love and that support that she truly deserves. And also, before you head out and while you're leaving that comment, and if you haven't done so yet, I hope that you will give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, also share with family and friends, and until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye.